Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. These aren't just words of comfort, they are a radical invitation from the Apostle Paul, penned not in a peaceful chapel, but from a prison cell in Rome. Today, let's dive deep into the profound context and timeless power of Philippians 4 verses 4 to 8. Paul writes this letter to the Philippians while under Roman custody, likely chained, uncertain of his fate. Yet, he begins this section with a command to rejoice. Why? Because for Paul, joy was not circumstantial, it was Christ-centered. The church in Philippi was the first church Paul established in Europe. These believers were under cultural pressure, facing opposition and perhaps persecution. And Paul, their spiritual father, was in prison. Yet in the middle of uncertainty, he says, rejoice. Not once, but twice. Paul knew that joy is a choice rooted in the reality that the Lord is near. This phrase has a double meaning. God is near in proximity through His Spirit, and He is near in return, as Judge and King. That nearness anchors our peace. Verse 6 says, do not be anxious about anything. Easier said than done, right? But Paul isn't denying human anxiety, he's redirecting it. He tells us to pray, to petition, to give thanks, to talk to God like a child speaks to a loving father. And when we do, something supernatural happens. Verse 7, the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Now, here's what's striking. Paul uses a military term, guard. The peace of God becomes like a Roman soldier, standing guard over your heart and mind. This peace doesn't make logical sense to the world. It's not passive calm, it's divine security in the midst of chaos. And finally, verse 8 is the mind's prescription. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely. Think about such things. Paul is saying, fill your mind with godly things, because what you feed your mind shapes your emotions, decisions, and ultimately, your life. Friends, Philippians 4 verses 4 to 8 is more than a motivational verse, it's a roadmap for a resilient, rejoicing life. In anxiety, choose prayer. In hardship, choose gentleness. In uncertainty, choose to rejoice. Because the Lord is near. And His peace, it will guard you. Let that truth settle deep into your spirit today. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. Philippians 4 verse 4.